Imagine stepping onto a plane where luxury reigns supreme, and the journey is as exciting as the destination. This was the reality of commercial flying in the 1950s, an era often called the golden age of air travel. As you boarded the aircraft, you'd be greeted by flight attendants in designer uniforms, ready to cater to your every need. These sky ambassadors weren't just there for safety. They were the epitome of service and style. The seats were spacious, allowing passengers to stretch out comfortably without invading their neighbor's space. It was like having today's business class as the standard option. Some flights even featured mid-air fashion shows, adding a touch of glamour to the journey. Mealtime was a gourmet experience. Passengers enjoyed 5-course meals served on fine china with gold cutlery. The menu boasted delicacies like caviar and roast beef carved right in the aisle. It was dining at its finest, thousands of feet in the air. But the experience didn't end with the meal. Larger planes like the Boeing 747 featured lounges where passengers could mingle as if at an exclusive cocktail party. Celebrities often rubbed elbows with everyday travelers, sharing stories and creating a unique social atmosphere. Airlines competed fiercely to outdo each other in luxury. Olympic Airways impressed passengers with gold table settings, while Air France brought in cuisine from renowned Parisian restaurants. The goal was to make each flight an unforgettable experience. The friendly flight attendants were always ready for a chat, especially after meal service. Flying wasn't just about reaching your destination. It was about savoring every moment in the clouds. However, this luxury came at a price. Flying in the 1950s was primarily reserved for the wealthy. A ticket could cost as much as a month's salary or more, making air travel an exclusive club in the sky. This exclusivity had a darker side. Many people couldn't afford to fly, and discrimination was a significant issue. Minority groups often faced additional barriers to air travel, highlighting the social inequalities of the time. Safety and security measures were also quite different from today's standards. Security checks were minimal, and practices we now consider risky, like smoking on planes, were commonplace. Passengers could even bring pets in shoeboxes, a far cry from current regulations. Looking back, 1950s air travel represents more than just transportation. For those fortunate enough to experience it, it was a symbol of luxury and sophistication that continues to captivate our imagination. While we've made significant progress in making air travel more accessible and safer, the golden age of flying remains a fascinating chapter in aviation history.